Today I visited a flea market and I found these speakers. Computer speakers with a built-in amplifier. They are called the Bass Booster Model AS100. Cheap plastic things, as you can hear. I also got the power supply, 15 volts, 1 ampere, and, well, I think you already know that I'm not going to hook these up to my computer. No, I'm going to take these apart. Now, taking these apart is a little bit tricky, because you don't have screws on the back side. The screws are on the front side. You have to take off the speaker grill, which is quite complicated because grill is glued in its place. Then you have 4 screws, which you have to take out. Here you can already see some kind of a portal, crappy little tweeter, and a little, well, a woofer, a miniature woofer. First, we are going to take apart this speaker here. It's a speaker only. The amplifier is in this one. I'm going to take this apart, and, well, I want to keep the miniature woofer, and the rest will go and see the dump, really. So, let's see if we can take these apart. Okay, there we go. I have to take these screws out. Okay, all 4 screws are taken out, and now let's open this thing up. Let's try to open it up. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. Doesn't want to come apart. Ah, there it goes. You can already see. Ah, the tweeter isn't that crappy. There you can see. 4 ohms, 5 watts is the woofer, and 4 ohms, 3 watts is the tweeter. And, well, I think I'm going to keep both, because also the tweeter looks pretty nice, because you can actually screw it in its place. Normally, just glued in its place, and that's stupid. And as you can see, of course, because if you put it beside a monitor, you don't want the magnets to, have any influence onto that. The magnets are shielded. So, I'm going to take out the speakers, and this is what we got. Couple of screws, cheap plastic housing, speaker grill that can be useful for other projects, miniature tweeter, miniature woofer, and an RCA connection cable. That can be useful too. And here we have the speaker with the amplifier built in. Also on this one I already took off the vent. Let's put it to the other one. And let's take out the screws. Okay, screws are taken out. Let's try to open this. And there we go. Oh, very interesting. Contains 2 circuit boards. This one with the volume and tone control, and what they are calling the loudness. And the power switch. Yeah. And down there, the most interesting part, the amplifier itself. And here it is, the amplifier itself. It's a very simple setup. You have the power supply right here, dark power supply, that's better. Then your inputs, and this speaker output is here. The amplifier itself, it contains a little integrated circuit. I'll try and find its data sheet in the internet. There's a pretty big heatsink. That's a good sign. And here we have the control circuit board. We have headphone and microphone input jacks. That's odd. You have a microphone input on the back side and on the front side. Really odd. And these connectors are for speakers and power and stuff. This is for the audio, for the not amplified audio. It goes into the tone control. Very simple thing here. Tone control and the volume control. Now on the front side, the tone control is simply called bass. So I think the tone control is not that good, not that useful. We have a loudness and a power switch as well. So this is the control part, and well, connections and the circuit board. So that's the amplifier, and the speakers are just the same as in the other speaker. Here I have the data sheet of that amplifier chip. It's the AN7149N by Panasonic. You can see the power input is 24 volts and the current is 4 amperes. So actually this circuit doesn't use all the all the power this chip could deliver, because its power supply is only 15 volts and 1 ampere. Now if we go on, here we have this diagram here. It tells us the supply voltage and the maximum output power. And let's see, for 4 ohms on 18 volts, the output power per channel is approximately 8.5 watts. So I think this chip here is pretty useful, and I already figured out which part of the circuitry belongs to the chip itself, and so I can just cut off the part of the circuit board that I won't need anymore. You can see this black line here. And right here we have the amplifier part itself, containing the integrated circuit and its components. I'm going to take out these two resistors right there, because they are not part of the circuit that is given in the data sheet. But except from that, it's totally identical with the circuit in the data sheet. And I can show you right here these lines here that you unfortunately can't really see. This is the ground, the power input, and the two speaker outputs. And this is the input for the tone, of course. And, well, of course I'm going to make some more experiments using this little amplifier here. And, well, so I hope you enjoyed this little video.